How's it going, everybody? Not really sure what night of the week it is right now, and there's a reason for that. I have done it again. We had some audio issues a couple months ago, and I am still dealing with the fallout afterwards, you might say. I've been uploading my old episodes as I'm getting to them, and I realized that episode 19 had no voice audio at all. It had sound for the game, it had sound for the music, just my voice was not there. Most likely the mic was set to the wrong mic or something like that. So I'm going ahead and I'm just going to record an audio track after the fact here. We're talking like way after the fact. This was originally recorded on September 6th. As of right now, it's November 8th. This is episode 19, but I'm actually, right after I finish this, I'm going to record episode 37. So we have progressed quite a while, quite a ways past this part. But yeah, go ahead and let's hang out. Alright, and to make this a little bit easier on myself, because this is an hour and 20-minute video that I'm going to have to run narration for here, I'm going to also be playing on another monitor too. Since the time of this recording, I have come quite a way when it comes to trade skills and making money on the auction house and stuff. I've been kind of working on rounding out my character quite a lot from this time. Actually, not sure what level I am in this episode. We'll see in a bit. I did scan through the episode a little bit. It's not really an important episode, to tell you the truth. If you're kind of put off by this format of my voice not matching up with the guy that you're seeing bumbling around on screen, all the while not knowing that his mic isn't working, you can just go ahead and skip this one. You wouldn't be missing much. This is mainly, from what I saw, a trade skill episode, running around doing some errands. I think I turned in some quests and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not super important to the Peon adventure here. But if you're here for it, come on in. Peon is ready to play. Yeah, you might be hearing some clicking away in the background. As I said, I am multitasking right now. I was kind of bummed out that I was going to have to sit here and just watch this video for a whole... I'm sorry about that. It looks like I still have... hold on, I think I've still got voice dialogue on for the NPCs. Okay, we'll just turn off all sound there. Yeah, I'm running around in Stormwind right now while my other self from the past is talking about who knows what. It was September, so it was a pretty busy month for me, I know. I had a lot going on at work for this time, so this was right when I was in the middle of trying to get everything, keep the uploads going. Oh wow, yeah, checking out my gear here. I'm still wearing my old stripper pants from back in Wailing Caverns. I did not like the look of these pants. Like the front is pretty loud and obnoxious, but unfortunately on the side they have openings, so they're showing off your leg. I don't know what's up with the Cult of the Fang, but they have some bad fashion sense. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some trade skills. I need to get my lock picking up. That's one thing I have neglected. I'm currently, in the present time, I'm currently level 43, about halfway through 43. I have gotten my mount a lot of times over, actually. I got my mount, I got my riding skill. I've bought multiple epics now. I really have been playing the auction house quite a bit. I've been doing some fishing, been doing some alchemy. My alchemy's at 300, my cooking's at 300. Hoping today I'll get the fishing to 300 as well. But the big way that I've been making money is actually, I found a spot in Desolus where I can go to some shellfish traps, and there's a fishing pole that can be pulled out of there. It's I think it's about like a 5% chance of coming out of them, but like usually on the average, like if I'm there for an hour, I'll get 2, sometimes 3 if I'm super lucky. But yeah, sometimes you'll go like a full hour without getting one, so it's kind of hit and miss. But as long as you go there and do it, you will get them. And they've been selling for like around 40 to 50 gold a piece. So I've made quite a bit of money. I think I've probably sold about 8 of them at this point. I got all my trade skills up with money from that. I've geared out my character quite a bit with a lot of things that I normally wouldn't be able to afford. I've been able to help out some guild members. I got Yuki a really good epic gun, the engineering created sniper rifle. I actually picked up one for myself even as a rogue too, because it's got like 14 agility on it. Oh yeah, look at this older character. I do miss my Defiant mask though. That's one thing I do miss. Although I won't go into it here because we'll save that for a different episode, probably the one I do later today. But I actually made a really exciting find on the auction house the other day for the head slot. So yeah, I do miss my Defiant mask, but we got something cooler coming pretty soon. Yeah, like it's one of those things of like right when I saw it, I knew that I had to have it. But yeah, so I'm gonna let him. I don't know. I mean, watching my own video like this without sound, it does kind of tell me that maybe I should get into the action a little bit sooner, because like I'm wondering myself now, like what is this guy doing? Why isn't he in game yet? Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I must have had a hard day. I look kind of a mess. I look pretty exhausted, so I would not be surprised if it had been a pretty rough week of work. September had quite a few of those. We have a lot of things going on. It's calmed down a bit, I would say, but I'm still really busy. Still trying to make a lot of time. We have a lot of other stuff going on right now too, so yeah, it's an exciting time, but it's also a exhausting time. Today is a Saturday, November 8th. Woke up pretty late today, probably about 10:30 or so. I'm usually a really early riser. I think I did get up once at the normal time of like 5:30, but I just decided to go back to bed. I realized there was no reason to be up, and I'd rather do stuff today rested. So yeah, let's see. It looks like we are. Oh yeah, I can't tell what level I'm in until I open my bags or something. Yeah, when they have the rested experience thing, you can never see your level. The current add-on that I'm using, this is after it. I'm using a dark add-on now for the player health bars. That one does not have the ZZ thing. It's annoying in the fact of I don't know when rested experience is activated from an on-screen queue, but I mean, you basically know. You go into a city, you go into the inn or whatever, but yeah, it is. Sometimes I do worry, like, am I deep enough in the inn that it is kicked on or not? But yeah, the plus side is you can always see your level number on that one. So yeah, it's got its good side and its downside. In real time right now, I'm just running a scan of the auction house, throwing some stuff up on the auction house that I need to sell. I've pretty much sold all my inventory though. I do have one big iron fishing pole on me still, but I'm keeping that one for myself. They've been selling so well though, like I've had a hard time keeping them on myself because you know, when I look at it and it's going for 50 or 60 gold, the highest one I sold for 70 gold. And I know I can easily get another one. It just kind of makes sense to sell it and make the money. But yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to this one because I am going to be working on fishing today. But yeah, I made a bunch of potions. I've been making superior agility potions. I've got I'd like to work up to the point where I can buy like the really good flasks and stuff, you know, the ones that are like 500 gold or so. But after you get them, you can make a lot of money. I also started, I just sold my first thorium bar because I can now transmute what was it? Thorium. No, what was it? Transmute. Let me look at my alchemy now. Oh, so yeah, transmute thorium into arcanite. Which it looks like I might. Am I ready to do another one? If so, I need to make that a priority. Yeah, it looks like my cooldown is down, so I can only do it once every 2 days. But when I do it, it's the arcanite bar sells for like 57. Like right now, at least it's 57 gold just for 1 bar. So it's just like free gold every time I do it. But I have to, you know, it's some cost to buy into it. So I got to make sure I get some stuff sold so I have enough to buy. There's one piece, the arcane crystal, that is pretty expensive to buy. That's where the cost is. It's making me think I need to get one of my mining characters up, like probably my hunter that's doing mining and engineering.
Have a good one.
Need to get him up to 35 at least, so I can max out my mining. But yeah, let's see, what kind of crystal was that? And it looks like I am just standing in the bank in... Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. That's why this episode wasn't super eventful, because this is a pre-group stream. So kind of like what I'm doing right now in real time. We have a group stream tomorrow. It's going to be kind of a catch-up week. We were doing, over the last couple months, we've been doing a lot of 3-man stuff because we really... 2 of our group members have been really busy and haven't really been able to make it much. Over the last couple of weeks, GM has been available a lot more. So he's been around for some of the more recent stuff. But Slumber's had a hard time coming just because he's been busy with work. So we finished off Nomergon kind of as a 3-person duo, me, Unicorn, and Villainous. We then progressed into Scarlet Monastery. We started with the graveyard, worked our way through that, got done with the library, also as a 3-man. Did Armory, did what's the other one? Armory, then did Cathedral. Got the clear for all of those, so we totally finished Scarlet Monastery. Moved on to Razorfen Downs, where we did all but 1 boss. We did finish the end boss. There was 1 boss off in the corner that we didn't make it to. We were pretty tired when we got were on last time. We made a couple attempts, but yeah, we could easily do it. We just need to go directly to him. But we've killed all but 1 boss in Razorfen Downs. He's not the hardest one too. The hardest boss we have killed, the boss of the instance, the Lich. And then we have moved on now as a 3-person group to Alderman. We started doing Alderman the other day. Me, Unicorn, and Villainous. We were kind of on a mission to get him into the enchanting trainer, because there's an enchanting trainer that can help him get his enchanting up to artisan level. So it was quite a fight to get into it though. So yeah, it took a while, but it was worth it. It was a lot of fun. Okay, arcane crystal looks like it's a little too rich for my blood right now. I've been rolling in money recently, but I did spend a lot on the last stream. I got a bunch of good upgrades. I have two really good weapons waiting for me at 44 or at 45. I have a really good neck piece waiting for me at 44. So yeah, we're gonna get some leveling in here today after we do this episode. It works out pretty good actually, because I need to do this lock picking work to get my lock picking up, and I need to do probably get some big iron fishing poles out of the fish traps so I can fund my arcanite bars. I need to start stockpiling arcane crystals. Those are the expensive ones. They're like about, they go from like 45 to about 50 gold or so, but then I can sell the arcanite bars from anywhere from like 60 to 70. So it is like a 10 to 20 gold profit every time I do it. I can do it once every 2 days. Yeah, pretty much any time I have that cooldown off and I'm not using it, I feel like I'm wasting money now, unfortunately. Weird, I'm watching Stormwind on 2 different monitors here. Weird seeing the older version of my character and the newer version. Yeah, I will be filming episode 37 later today, so it's not really, I mean, yeah, it's like, this is almost exactly 2 months ago that I filmed this, but we made quite a bit of progress in a short time. The push to 40 was really insane. There'll be some good videos in there. Some of them I've got to figure out how I'm going to even edit them, because we did some marathon streams to get to 40. Me, Villainous, and Unicorn were all kind of pushing for 40 together, kind of helping each other out, lending each other money for the mount. Been a real fun experience for sure. But yeah, we had some really long streams. Actually, I think episode 29, I think that's the one where I get 40 or right before 40. And yeah, I think I got 30 or 40 in episode 30, and I got 90% of the way there in 29. And in 29, I think it's like a 14-hour episode, which is longer than the YouTube videos allow. So I'm probably gonna have to break that one into two episodes or find a way to edit it down. But it was a lot of dungeon content and a lot of questing, and like, I don't know, it's a cool journey just because of how exhausting it was. And we basically were trying to stay on stream until we dinged level 40. I'm the only one that didn't make it because I was a little bit behind on when we started. Unicorn did get 40 on stream. She got her, we went and picked up her saber cat together. And I got it the next day, basically, after we woke up a little bit more rested. But still just as sweet. Okay, I need to sell some stuff. In present time, that is. It looks like I'm making poisons. Speaking of making poisons, where I am now at level 43, I think I have instant poison 4 popping up next, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I hate to post my, you know what, I think I need to post it for now. I'm gonna post my big iron fishing pole for now, and if it sells, I'll just go pull out another one. I need to get that Arcanite smelted, so... yeah, like, I was not really a big fan of my fashion choices at this level. I had those pants for way too long. The cloak too. I actually just replaced the cloak a couple levels ago. That was, I believe, the lizard scale cloak that you get from Wailing Caverns, and it lasted me a long time. Looking at what my character is using now, though, I don't think there's anything remaining from these days. I think everything has been replaced a couple times over. Got some really good shoulders, blue shoulders out of Scarlet Monastery Graveyard that I'm wearing now. I've gone through a lot of really cool weapons that you guys will see as the series goes on. I pulled the what is it? Mechatork's or Electrocutioner's leg off of one of the bosses in Nomergon. Was using that for a while. It had a really cool proc on it. We got a Speed Steel Rapier, which had a really cool proc as well. Got our first epic, which was, what was it? A dazzling longsword. Yeah, we've had quite a few really cool. Then we had a some type of a short sword as well. I've since replaced even that stuff, but yeah, we've got a couple swords in the bank as well. Looking at the equipment journey, it's kind of cool to see what I was doing at the time. Look at all those low-level herbs in my inventory. I did used to carry a lot of that stuff around with me. Still do carry around way too much. I probably need to stop doing that, but I like having a lot of things in my pocket and being prepared. Alright, I'm gonna hit a vendor in real life here. Looks like I'm searching for wound poison. What am I doing? Oh, I'm making some okay. Yeah, so I have these macros that basically one-click apply poisons to my blades. I have one for all the different poisons that I use. And you'll see those on the bottom action bar where it says 20, 38, 18, 20. I've since switched them to the right side from the left side just to kind of make them a little bit easier to access. I've moved some stuff around. But yeah, whenever I do get a higher version of that poison, I need to update the macro as well. So that looks like that's what I'm probably doing right there. But yeah, it does make it so like even mid-fight, I can really easily apply poisons. I do use a couple other macros, like I have a macro for distract, where I basically wherever my mouse is hovering, I can just hit the F key and it'll do a distraction there without bringing up the green targeting circle. Saves a couple seconds, but a couple seconds in dungeons where, you know, it's basically for the exact situation of like we're doing a full big pack right now, and then Pather is on his way to just join the party and walk right through the middle of our murder fest. So if I can catch that before it happens, I just really quick mouse over to the other corner of the room near them, hit the F key, and then they'll stop in their tracks for probably a good 5 or 10 seconds while we can hopefully finish off the pack. It has saved our life quite a few times, so yeah, it is a nice macro to have. There's probably some other macros I need to make as I get higher level here. I really recently picked up Blade Fury because I'm down far in the combat tree enough to get that. That has upped my damage a lot when we're in big groups. In Uldaman we were doing a bunch where we had, you know, a lot of ads. Like they have like the scorpions that like basically just a whole horde of scorpions that attack you. That thing just cleans up on the damage. It's got a really satisfying sound effect that goes off too. I like it a lot. Yeah, we're what, 23 minutes into this episode here, and yeah, we're just still all doing trade skills, it looks like. As I said, it's not the most exciting episode. It does remind me though, these are like elixirs of fortitude, there's the troll's blood, lion's strength. I should probably track down the higher versions of those, and because when I was doing dungeons early on, I used to have, and actually you can actually still see it in this clip here. If you see below my picture-in-picture, there's some potions off to the very left-hand bottom corner, a couple different color, purple, gray, turquoise-ish potions. I used to just carry some of those at all times, kind of role-playing the alchemist part of the rogue, and kind of like a Witcher type thing. Before I would go into any dungeon, I would just down a bunch of them and just have a bunch of bonuses. I've since switched to only really doing the I have my two go-tos. I have my a superior agility potion, which gives me 25 extra agility, and then I have grilled squid that I eat throughout the dungeon. That gives me an extra 10 agility, so a good 35 agility. But I probably should track down those other potions since I'm alchemy 300 now, and just really try to get every little bonus I can. A lot of times when we're doing 3-man content, every little bit helps, so probably would be a good idea. If you're wondering how I'm spending my current time while I'm watching this video, I am in Redridge, swimming around under the water, and unlocking waterlogged footlockers because I really sloughed on the lockpicking. That's the one thing that has gone unused too much. I got it up to about 100 or so at the beginning. Man, there are always rogues here. Every time I'm here, there's rogues looking for footlockers to get their thing up. But yeah, I got it up to about 100 once. I can get it up to 215 right now, but I'm only at 132. So I need to kind of swim around and do this. It's not super fun though, you might say. Also too, if you add it in with, I've been doing the fishing pole grift for a while here, where I go underwater and do the fishing poles so I use as an alchemist, I can create a underwater breathing potion that lets me breathe underwater for like a full hour. That does make it a lot more bearable, but it's still it's a lot of swimming around underwater. Usually when I do the runs of them, I do it on days where I'm kind of too tired to play, or can't really keep up a dialogue with stream, so just want to progress the character, but I'm kind of on the tired side, and I'll put myself there for like 2 hours or so. I'll tell myself I'm not going to leave for basically 2 potions, because it's a 1 hour potion each. I obviously don't want to waste the potions. They're pretty cheap to make, but you know, we're in the level where even small things like that cost a few gold, so it is a few gold loss. So I want to basically make sure I use the full 1 hour of the potion. But yeah, it's in Desolus. If anybody wants to get in on it, feel free. It seems like some other people have figured it out. Just since I started it, I feel like it has gotten more popular. I don't think that's anything to do with my stream. I would say, if anything, it's people using their add-ons that track what's selling for a lot on the auction house. And I sold quite a few fishing poles for really good, you know, basically it's just your time investment, and every 2 hours or so I would pull about 2 or 3. It's weird because sometimes, like with 1 hour, you can get 3. A lot of times you get 2, but then a lot of times it seems like if you're there for 2 hours, it doesn't really increase too much. Seems like you're either gonna, if you're gonna be there for 2 hours, you'll get 2 to 3. Sometimes you get lucky and you'll get 2 to 3 in 1 hour. But even if you pull a bunch early, I don't know what it is, but it just seems like I cannot have a good second hour doing it. Looks like I'm sending Fire Unicorn some stuff here. Yeah, some stuff for her mana. She sends me stuff too. A lot of times she sends me alcohol. Yeah, looking at like the contents of this episode, I might have just like considered it a lost episode since I didn't have voice audio in it. But the fact is like, you know, this is an ongoing series, and I don't know, maybe it's a good reason not to write the title directly on the footage, so you can kind of do what you want with it. But because it would go from episode 18 directly to 20, I kind of just my lizard brain does not like that. So yeah, I feel like I should probably just record some audio for it. That's not too bad. I do have I will say the episode 29, the editing that I'm going to need to do for that. It's not a lot of editing, but it's the rendering of the video. I've had some real problems recently with Premiere and rendering videos. It'll get partway through and it'll crash out. It is when I'm using the computer still, because like up until now I've been able to do that without problems, so I just assumed that it wouldn't be an issue, but I'm going now on probably about 3 or 4 failed renders where it got like about 2 or 3 hours into it and the video failed at like 70% or something, had to start over. It's been pretty frustrating. So it's kind of in a situation now where I just have to set one to render while I'm going to sleep or something like that, and walk away from the computer and just don't use it. I'm not sure what changed though, because up until now I've been able to pretty successfully render out videos while I've been playing WoW, even while I've been streaming it sometimes, because I have a pretty decent machine. But yeah, it's just not working anymore, so it may have to do with the video size. They have been bigger videos recently. I think we've been getting more and more into the character, and as we've gotten more and more into the character, the episodes tend to get longer. But yeah, I'm wondering which dungeon I'm prepping for here, because it says pre-group stream prep. If I had to take a guess, I would say probably Razorfen Crawl would probably be the dungeon that we are doing at this time. Yep, sending my dwarf hunter some stuff here. I've been watching recently, it's in November now for me, so I've been watching Zaru's new series, the Hunter with No Pet ultra hardcore run that he's doing. It's the first time I've really watched, like I've watched a lot of his short clips where he just reacts to stuff, but I really haven't sat down and watched his Twitch VODs before, and I started by watching his YouTube clips, you know, kind of like the compilation of the progress for the day of the character. I tuned into him when he was doing, I was interested by that ultra hardcore add-on that he's using, which is insane, by the way. It basically doesn't show any levels next to any of the mobs. It doesn't say if they're elite or not. They have no health bar that you can see. And then like every time you get hit and your health goes down, the screen gets darker until like at the very end, right before death, it's just like a round circle right around your character, like you're in complete darkness basically, which makes it, you know, for me that would make me panic even more. Like it sounds like a nightmare. But yeah, he's been playing it, and when I tuned in and he was doing a Ret Pally, and he had the paladin at like 58, and I was interested in seeing, like, I'd never seen him play a paladin before because I associate him with mages more. But yeah, he was playing the Ret Pally, and the Ret Pally ended up dying on stream, that clip that I saw, and was curious to what he was going to do next. And the next day his video popped up on my feed again that he was doing a hunter with no pet, and he's over the years he really has kind of, you know, a lot of comments that hunters are an easy class to play, or, you know, not really big brain classes, and I was interested to see how he did with a hunter, because he said he really hadn't spent much time playing a hunter before, and I really enjoy hunters a lot, so I wanted to see if he'd come around on it and enjoy the character. And he's currently saying it's his favorite 1 to 20 experience of any character ever in WoW now. He does say, it's pretty funny, he's saying his character is allergic to pets. That's why he's a no pet hunter. But ultra hardcore, no pet is pretty insane. Actually learning quite a bit from, I mean, even though he's like a fresh hunter, I'm learning a bunch from him just in how he's going about soloing elite mobs and stuff with no pet. Obviously he's really good at kiting from all those years of being a mage, and I think a lot of that has transferred over, but the stuff with the shots is really interesting. You know, the way you have to, there's the dead zone, and then you have your ticks for the swing timer. It's a real problem for me because I don't know what is up with my Windows install, but I have one add-on that just refuses to display for me, and I don't know if it's a conflict from another add-on or what, but I cannot get weapon swing timer to show for me on screen. I never have been able to. I wanted it on my rogue. I've tried to turn it on multiple times. Currently it's even worse because it's getting a lot of the UI errors that are going around right now as they try to eliminate a lot of weak auras and things like that. But yeah, it just doesn't show up for me, and like unfortunately for weapon swing timers there's not really a lot of different options. So I've tried to download a couple and I cannot get a weapon swing timer that works for me. It doesn't error out or anything. It's on my bar, but it shows as on in my add-ons, but I don't have any options for it. I don't have any way to pull it up, and yeah, it's just not working. Do not know why. Really annoying though, because especially after watching his hunter gameplay, I really do need to have a shot timer on screen to play that class effectively. His gameplay has been even more evidence of it. You know, I always just try to kind of do it in my head, and I am playing with a pet, so it's not as critical as it is for him since he has to kite everything. But yeah, it's a little annoying. As you can see here, I'm mailing a bunch of stuff off. This is my bank alt that I'm on right now. I'm kind of lazy to use my bank alt recently. I don't know why. He's still there and hanging out, but I've been doing a lot of the selling on my actual main character. I think I like to see when the auctions sell. It's kind of a nice quick dopamine hit when you see something expensive sold, especially like, you know, those big iron fishing poles that, you know, you pull 2 or 3 of those for just an hour or 2 of your time, no investment at all aside from the water breathing potion, which I can make myself, and you know, two of those will sell for like 100 gold, 3 of them 150. Can't really beat that. That's feels great, especially how long I spent trying to save up for my mount, especially like on my other characters. Yeah, it's definitely worth investing the time to go over there and do some monotonous farming. Speaking of monotonous farming, while my bank alt is selling here, I'm still at the bottom of the lake in Redridge opening waterlogged footlockers. I guess it's okay to talk about this because this part will never be in an episode because I'm not recording right now. Guess you'll say little, we'll call it a DVD extras or something. Yeah, that's what it is. Wonder how much money my character, oh, 2 gold. Okay, yeah, so I was pretty poor at this point. Like right now I've got, on this character right now that I'm playing, I've got 25 gold on me, and I feel like poor as hell right now because I made a ton of purchases. That's probably a good thing because 25 gold is nothing to sneeze at. That's more than you need to get all your consumables and do some crafting and some trade skills and stuff like that. More than you need for that. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of upgrading and stuff, so kind of seems like important. I want to be able to keep the money train going, so the more money I get, I'm just going to keep on creating more potions and stuff like that. So it's going to be like a lot of funds going up and down, but I have come to kind of a point now where it just seems like I'm getting income from a lot of different sources, between herbalism being up near 300 now, fishing on its way to 300, cooking at 300, alchemy at 300, and then just being higher level, doing a lot of dungeons and stuff. You have a lot of different opportunities to make gold, so yeah, and then having some good farms and stuff. Been pretty rewarding. Wow, level 9, episode 19. I really didn't do anything, did I? We're halfway through this episode right now, and I'm just in Ironforge checking out people's equipment here. I must have had a rough day. I look exhausted. I'm curious now. What day of the week was this? What did I say? September 6th, right? Well, this would have been a Saturday. Yeah, September 6th. Good timing there. Yeah, that would have been a Saturday night, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Around that time, too, I was going through some health issues, too. I had quite a few colds in that time, so I might be waking up groggy from cold medicine and stuff like that too. I guess we'll never know since the voice track is lost forever. I think this would have been before we started our LFG Horde characters. We're taking a little bit of a break from those Horde characters right now, just because a couple reasons really. For one, you know, Burning Crusade is getting nearer. The rumors are it's going to be January or February, and you know, we're level 43 right now. I do want to be 60 with at least one character when that opens up. You know, it's not the end of the world if I'm not. I will go to the Blasted Lands. I believe it's the Blasted Lands, or yeah, Blasted Lands, I think, where the gate is, the Dark Portal. I will go there to watch that go down, whether I'm 60 or not. But would really be cool to at least run through the portal on opening night of the Burning Crusade. After that would probably be a good idea to just log off or log on another character, because I've seen what the questing experiences are like right when a new zone opens up, and it's a freaking nightmare. It's not I've seen like the lines of people waiting to like do quest turn-ins and stuff like that, and it's just chaos. Does not sound like something fun to do. What have we got now? Let's see. It looks like my character is AFK here, so probably getting coffee, or I hope I'm getting coffee. I look half asleep. In real time here, I am still at the bottom of Redridge Lake, Lake Everstill, and I have just pulled a piece of moist cornbread out of a waterlogged footlocker. So yeah, something to look forward to for later, huh? I think at the bottom of the lake it would probably be a little more than moist. Waterlogged cornbread. Let's see, what are we at? hopefully I'll get a skill up here so I can see what I'm at now. I think I started at about 116 lockpick today. 148. Okay, not bad. We're making some pretty good progress. I needed to get this out of the way. I've had some chests recently that people in my group have asked me to open, and unfortunately I had to tell them I wasn't able to open it. 149. Yeah, it's trying to find a good way to do it. Like with the AFKs like this, I do hate leaving them in. I kind of gone in like a almost a loop, or like a full circle. At first I always left the AFKs in because I wasn't really that Premiere savvy, and I wasn't doing a lot of edited videos and stuff. But then after that, this is after I've done some heavily edited videos. One of my I put about 20 hours of editing into one video, and it got about 2,000 views or so. The StabbyPeon character 20 years later. So I am used to Premiere now. So then I started a phase where I was stopping the recording for when I would go AFK, just to to go get water or go to the bathroom or something like that. Like 5-minute AFKs, 10-minute AFKs or so, I would cut it out. But then I realized that like every time I do that, I have to render out a video, and like the editing part really is not bad for that type of stuff. It's like super quick, super fast. I can just trim it and be done with it. But the rendering the video part is just a pain in the ass. It really is. It just makes my computer basically occupied, and I can't really do anything with it. So it's one of the big factors that has led to this delay that we have on episodes going up to the channel quickly after they're recorded like I used to. I've got to find a way to do it, because now I'm back to just leaving the AFKs in. But I don't know, maybe I need to try different software or something. Well, there, it looks like I've come back finally. Yeah, I don't know if I need to try different software or what, but maybe there's something better out there that is a little less heavy on the PC, where I could still, render videos in the background while playing WoW or doing some other stuff. It just sucks to get like 2 or 3 hours into rendering a long video and it failing on me partway through and starting over. It's pretty frustrating. I think the next episode I have coming up after this, episode 20, which is the next one I want to upload. That one is broken into 2 parts, probably because I was either played at 2 different times throughout the day, or basically just did a quick AFK. Probably if I need to start, I think if I'm gonna play two times throughout the day, I need to break up into a new episode. Probably is the best idea. What am I doing with Mage Weave? Oh, I might be trying to get my tailoring up. Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, getting back to what I was saying though, the main reason we're putting the LFG Horde a little bit on a hiatus for the time being. We got to Wailing Caverns, we got our characters up to about 20 or so. Filmed a lot of cool episodes for that. Yeah, we did quite a few episodes too. Like I think probably did about 15-20 episodes of the Tauren, just his solo series. But our other group members have kind of fallen behind us. Currently, me, Unicorn, and Villainous are at level 43, and we've been doing a lot of dungeons and stuff. Where GM has been trying to get caught up. Let me see. Actually, I need to check on that, how people are doing. GM is trying to catch up. He's been catching up some levels, but then it looks like he might have slowed down again. He's at 37 right now. And we've got Slumber at 35. So they've got about, yeah, Slumber's got like 8 levels to catch up. Probably by the time we do the stream tomorrow, it'll be 9 because I'll be at probably 44. So, they're having a hard enough time keeping up on Alliance, which we've already gotten further and invested more time in. So asking them to also level a Horde character is probably too much. So, yeah, we're kind of... maybe at least until they catch up, or worst case until we get this character locked in for Burning Crusade level 60. We might focus on Alliance for most of the time. Okay, these waterlogged chests still say they're green, so should be getting skill up still. Oh my god, look at... I'm actually going to get on the Griffin. I'm going to get out of Stormwind and do something. Please tell me I'm not going to Ironforge. Oh, I'm going to Arathi. I think I know why. So this was another one of my grifts that I was doing. I haven't been doing it as much recently because this one also caught on quite a bit. But if you go to Arathi Highlands, there's a you'll probably see me do it from now, but in I think it's Stormguard Keep, the big castle that has the bandits in it there, they have mage weave bandage books and heavy silk bandage books, and both of them, like, you can buy them for probably about 20 silver. So one of them's a little bit more expensive than the other, but one of them's about 20 silver, one's about 30 silver, I think. But they both sell for from anywhere from about 1 gold to 1 gold and 75 silver. So I would buy them in bulk, you know, when I had saved up some money, and then I would just go and unload them on the auction house. And, you know, like, they don't always sell every time, but like over the course of like a day or two, I would end up selling all of them. There's some days where I would just, as quick as I could go buy them, you know, I'd come back with 20 of the books, I'd put them up, and an hour later they'd all be gone and sold. And that's one of the main ways I got the first money for my mount, before my trade skills were high enough to really do a difference. The other way is doing Scarlet Monastery. Scarlet Monastery helped a lot. A lot of greens and things I can disenchant. Dummy. Yuki's here and she's telling me that she's sneezing. Did you catch a cold? Are you... 風邪薬飲んでも大丈夫よ。ちょっと調べて。飲んでいいものなら、もしかしたら早めにちょっと飲んだ方がいい。Sounds like Yuki might be getting sick. There's a lot of flu going around right now. And she works with children a couple days a week, so hoping she's not getting a cold. Don't get a cold, honey. Can you do that on command? If I tell you don't get a cold, you can just not get a cold? Does that work? No. Okay. Worth a try. I'm watching the screen below and I'm playing the screen on top. Nandayo. 邪魔すんなよ。そういうお知らせ。She came and is teasing me. Relax, sister. Chair. I feel like I'm talking to my puppy or something. Chair, go to the chair. Why don't you stretch the chair out and relax? No boto? Good idea. Kazegusuri nondi ka douka check shite. Yeah, there's a lot of flu going around in Japan right now. I think I already had it. I was sick a lot the last month. It was not a good month last month. It was a lot of stress, a lot of sick. I got bronchitis, laryngitis, and sinusitis all at the same time. It was right about that time when I was hitting 40, and those streams, because you know, like my character, especially like when I'm sick, I want to kind of escape to another world. You know, playing a game is a good escape and kind of keep your mind off of being sick. So I definitely wanted to keep progressing my character, but I had the kind of the quandary of like, my character is like basically a stream-only character. The only thing I do off-stream is like the stuff I'm doing right now, like just leveling up lockpick or something like that that's just monotonous to watch, or farming or something. So I had the quandary of, I want to play my character because I'm sick and I want to get my mind off of being sick, but at the same time, if I'm going to play my character, I need to stream it because I'm at like a really critical point where I'm close to hitting 40, and I want to get that on camera and get the footage for it, but I also don't really feel that, like, my voice was a mess with the laryngitis, and feeling pretty cruddy, but decided to try to just push through and stream. And yeah, some of the streams were pretty rough. Like some of them, my throat was just so swollen. Like right around the time I was hitting 40, I remember my throat being so swollen that like I felt like I could feel the muscles in my throat like rubbing against each other, kind of like everything was just inflamed. So it felt like my throat was like closing a little bit. Did not feel too great. But I do think playing the game did help. The fact that I had to talk my way through it probably did not help. That was probably a minus, but got through it. Need to make some more music tracks. I've got about 60 daytime and 60 nighttime tracks, but I use them so much that it's not enough. I need more. Maybe I'll do that later today. Maybe I'll generate some more. Okay, I'm at 153 right now. Lockpicking. Where is the spot after this, I wonder? Looks like I am about to arrive in the Arathi Highlands finally. My guess is I'm running directly to pick up mage books, or mage weave books. Well, this will probably show you guys how to do this if you're interested at the right level. Like at the level I am now, it's like there's better ways I can make money, I think, quicker. Just doing trade skills will get me more, but yeah, it's good for being low level and needing money. You only need about a gold to start it, to buy about 4 or 5 of them. Okay, where do I level lock picking for Alliance, Rogue, and Classic at each level of best progress? Talking to ChatGPT here. Looks like I probably went AFK while, or no, I'm not AFK, I'm just spacing out. I might be talking to chat, actually. Oh, although chat doesn't look like chat Chat doesn't look like it's going off. I might be talking to YouTube chat. Yeah, YouTube chat is not, you're not able to post, have YouTube chat on screen during Twitch, or it's against terms of service apparently. So, for Twitch that is. Well, it looks like there's a spot that's better right now than where I am. It says 100 to 150 is where I am now. 150 to 200 Badlands apparently. Angor Fortress. Maybe I'll try to go over there and check that out while I'm... Yeah, that does seem like something that... Yeah, let's... I'm interested. I wonder what I'm looking up at the top screen. Looks like I might be watching a video or something. We will never know what I was doing in this stream. Anybody that is hanging out for this type of content, like seriously, the only reason this video that you're watching right now exists is just because my brain doesn't like having a missing episode. This is by no means at all exciting content, so if you're sticking around for this, one, thank you for your support, and two, sorry that I'm so crazy that I can't have an empty episode like this. Oh, I'm going out. Oh no, this, you know, this might not be the Mage Weave bandage books. I might be... Yeah, it's fun. This might be the very first time I ever tried this, because it looks like I don't know where I'm going. I seem to not know my way there, and believe me now, I definitely know where the Mage Weave bandages are, having run there 20 or 30 times to do the same grift over and over. Yeah, it looks like the map was even locked off. I've since done a lot of questing in the Arathi Highlands. I'm by no means anywhere near finishing the zone. There's still quite a lot to do there, but I have done a lot of the elite quests and stuff like that there. And I've gotten really at home in the zone. But yeah, it's that's the thing. Like, I wish my one character could do all of the zones. Luckily, I have extra characters that can focus on other zones. But I don't know. I enjoy World of Warcraft so much that there's a lot of zones. I just like being in the zone. Like, for example, like this rogue, you know, we went through Elwyn Forest. I basically I did 100% Elwyn Forest. From there, I went to Westfall. I'm 99%. I have been. There's one quest that you get at 44 that I have in my log right now that finally opened up. But all other quests in Westfield, Westfall, I've finished before I left the zone. So I had basically one quest left to come back and do at 44. Moved on to Redridge, did the same thing there. One dropped quest that I was never able to get to drop, but I did every other quest in the zone. Moved on to Duskwood, did every single quest in the zone for Duskwood, and then went heavy into Stranglethorn Vale, where I've still got a lot to go, but I've done quite a bit too. I'm also doing a bunch of stuff in Hillsbrad, Altrek Mountains, Arathi Highlands. I'm kind of like spread out a lot more right now. Badlands, doing a lot of dungeon stuff, but because of that, you know, I'm like level 43 now. There's literally no reason for me to go to Loch Modan and hang out in Loch Modan and do those low level quests, but I don't know, I like that zone so much that I kind of wish that my my rogue had gone through Loch Modan and done all the quest chains. It would have been fun as a rogue, I think. But yeah, he's just, you can't do all the zones on one character. I wish they did the experience or leveling experience in a way where you really could just 100% every zone to get to 60 without passing other zones up. That would be really cool. But yeah, I want to do every single zone in WoW to 100%. Obviously on retail I'm working on the Lore Master for Eastern Kingdoms and Kalamdor. Making pretty decent progress on it, not doing zones one at a time, but that's all the post-cataclysm stuff, so it's not the, yep, there I am, I'm doing the, I think this is probably the first time I did this, yeah, because I seem to not really know what I'm doing here. This might be right when it dawned on me that, wait a second, it says 90 silver, and I can sell it for 2 gold and 25. And this one, yeah, like that one's 45. Yeah, see, I'm going over there, I'm buying more. Yeah, this is the first time I did it, actually. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't cut this episode, because this was a, turned out to be a very profitable venture. I would repeat this process probably 20 or 30 times. I've kind of since graduated from it, but yeah, everything that I picked up there, it all sells for that price. Probably the look on my face right now is a look of, well, I hope I didn't just waste a few gold, because I don't have very much gold. Looks like we got about 15 minutes left in this episode. So yeah, this one to the very end is going to be a very, yeah, I was down to 12 silver. I probably don't even have enough to post the auctions. I've really backed myself into a corner here. I don't think I've realized yet that I don't have enough silver to even post auctions. That's happened a lot of times though, where right before I made a bunch of money, I was like flat broke and couldn't even post auctions, had to go sell stuff in my bank to post auctions. Let's see the look on my face when I first try to post something and it doesn't work. Not gonna work, buddy. I'm like, why is it gray? Why is it gray? Yeah, that's the face of me realizing I'm broke. Yeah, now I'm probably headed off to my bank to see if there's anything I can sell.
What can I help? Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now what can I help you with?
While I am trying to figure out a way to take out a loan here, in the past, in the present, I am flying to Loch Modan so I can run over to the Badlands and see if I can figure out where this lock pick spot is that I found online. Apparently there is a Angor fortress that has battered footlockers upstairs and dented footlockers downstairs. Looks like it's probably going to be one where I have to do a lot of combat and stuff to do it though. So it'll probably honestly make it a little bit more fun than just swimming around. Wonder if I sold my... I don't know if I ever sold my fishing pole. There was quite a few people selling them today. The weekend has been pretty popular for people doing that same trick to make money. Yeah, it looks like I might have gone there to get my actual. Yeah, so I think that was just. Yeah, come to think of it, I think that was just a find of my own. Not anything I had read online. I just was going there to get my own. Yeah, that makes sense because before we went off to Arathi Highlands, I was digging around in my bags and looking at the different um, the different cloths for bandage making. So I was probably going out there to get my own book to sell or to use, and just realized that hey, it seems to be selling for quite a bit for what I can get off the vendor. I had dabbled in that a little bit on my mage, where I would go to the green vendor and buy some greens that looked like they would sell for more, and then flip them for a little bit more. Never made a ton of money, but I made an extra gold here or there. You may hear some more clicking. I am entering the Badlands right now on my current timeline. Now, this is a time walking event, that's what this is. Got a group dueling out here in the Badlands. I don't know what they're doing. They must be getting ready to do Wailing Cavern, or not Wailing Cavern, the Uldaman. Yeah, my DPS is shot through the roof with my new swords that I've gotten. I've just upgraded my gear across the board pretty much, so my agility is just way higher than it used to be. Oh yeah, I know what this is about here. Yeah, I was checking out General Marcus Jonathan here. This was probably right about the time where I was reading the Jaina Proudmoore book. What's it called? Tides of Darkness or something? Yeah, the Jaina Proudmoore would have been Pandaria book? Or right before Pandaria. Yeah, it would, post-Cataclysm, pre-Pandaria book, where they have the bombing of Theramore, and General Marcus Jonathan here, yeah, I've given him the salute there. He's actually one of the main casualties in that attack. A lot of big Alliance characters are killed in that attack. He's one of them. He's been standing at the gates of Stormwind since Classic. Ronin, the head of the Kirin Tor, and also one of the major characters from the books, he bites the big one there. A lot of big characters die in Garrosh's bombing of the harbor, destruction of Theramore, and I think when I was running by there, I just realized that, oh, this is where that character is from, because it was a familiar name, but I probably couldn't place it when I was listening to the audiobook for it. I am still going through all the audiobooks. I would say 75% through every single Warcraft novel that has come out. Mainly I have the old ones left, like the ones that deal with like the War of the Ancients and the Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3 stuff. Those are the ones that I have left for the most part. All of the modern day, since World of Warcraft has existed. I'm currently almost done with Sylvanas. That's a what would be mid Shadowlands book, like during Shadowlands book. There was 2 Shadowlands books. There was the one that focused on Nathaniel Blightcaller. don't know if that hunter was trying to take my steel bloom in my current timeline. I had to focus there for a second. I was running around in the Badlands looking for this fortress to get my lock picking up, and I saw a wild steel bloom patch, which those are just flat out free gold, so you don't out level those. Those are good to have at any time. I was standing right on top of one because I was picking it, and a cheetah came up and tried to attack me. That's one thing I've never... Badlands, I get the coyotes, I get the buzzards, I get the basilisks, but cheetahs don't really fit for the Badlands. It's not like... I'm not picturing cheetahs in the Badlands. Anyways, though, I was getting attacked by a cheetah and made sure to stand on top of the steel bloom while I was attacking the cheetah, just to like show anybody around, hey, this is my steel bloom, I'm fighting for it right now. And a hunter came up and tried to loot it while I was fighting, so I had to stop my fight and loot. Luckily I'm a little higher level than the cheetah, so I was able to loot it without being interrupted. Yeah, I must be on some lore trip or something right now in current day, or in the past. I don't know what I was talking about. Well, most likely I'm probably describing some of the stuff that took place in the novels, because the novels, they really do fill in a lot of stuff that should be in the base game, because like they make the expansions make sense, you know. They kind of connect like why, if you just played the game and then the next expansion got launched, there'd be some things would look rather clumsy, like they didn't really have much thought put into them, because they just seem to be out of nowhere as a story beat. But then if you've read the books that connect them all, they actually make quite a bit of sense in the timeline and why things progress the way they do. But yeah, it's just kind of, most people don't read the books, so that's why a lot of times people think the story is bad or something in World of Warcraft. I do not think it's bad. I enjoy the story a lot. Yuki's actually starting a new YouTube channel, and her first video that she's doing for it is going to be a World of Warcraft only channel. She's working on a video for the Chronicle books that have come out that basically chronicle the whole history of Azeroth all through the World of Warcraft expansions. They start right at the beginning, like the beginning of time type of thing. That's like the intro to book 1. She's currently taking that stuff and making a lore video with a bunch of AI sequences that show the stuff that's being described about how the Titans forged Azeroth, and the light versus the void and stuff, and a really tough topic to try to think about how to do a video of, but I was really impressed. She showed me about 5 or 10 minutes of it the other day, and she really nailed the look of stuff. It really looks like World of Warcraft content. Like, you know, a lot of times when you're generating stuff in AI, it's really easy to get stuff that doesn't really look that much like World of Warcraft. You know, it's just like a little bit off. Taurens can be hard to generate to make them look correct. But yeah, she was doing a pretty good job of getting it to look very close to actual World of Warcraft. So I'm looking forward to that. But when that does come out, I'll definitely post it up on the channel. This is weird, like watching myself from the past here, just standing at the gates of Stormwind, droning on. Like, I have no idea what I was talking about for the last 15 minutes of this stream. It looks like I am closing out the show now, so I guess this is where I will also leave you. Yeah, I just bail. I must have got dumped all my lore on you, and then I got tired and went home. So thanks for hanging out, guys. The next one will be more eventful, I promise. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.